Okay, I'm sort of in trouble. Woo! Hello everybody, my name is Robert and welcome back to another episode of the Vanilla Plus Survival Let's Play. Today, we've got some interesting stuff going on. We're actually going to be going to the Nether, and to most people in vanilla Minecraft that would sound boring, but in our Vanilla Plus Let's Play, we have something that makes many mobs in the Nether much more dangerous, and I'm sure you guys will get to see that in this episode. But first, before we jump into doing that, I actually want to take my leather armor over here that I have been saving, and I want to upgrade all of this all the way up to iron, and I want that to be a spare set of iron armor that I have in case I wind up dying in the Nether, because I have a feeling that's kind of likely. Now my armor, I've been disenchanting and re-enchanting it. It's got some pretty good enchants: blast protection 4, protection 3, protection 2, feather falling 2, projectile protection 4. It's pretty well balanced, and that's because it pretty much has to be with the way that mobs are in this pack. I believe it is like this, and then we do that. Yep, chainmail chestplate. Good thing I still remember the recipes. I'm pretty sure I could actually... Yeah, there we go. Okay, that would actually be a little bit... Oh, maybe not. Okay, I guess it's a little bit glitchy, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Perfect. Now we can make our iron pieces, and it's very sad to see all of this iron go. I have spent a lot of time mining all of this. There we go. And that is our second iron set. We are going to put this here, and we're not going to enchant it for the time being, because I don't really have the levels to do that. I mean, I could do lesser than level 30 enchants, but I would like to do level 30 enchants because it'll definitely be a while before I upgrade my secondary set to diamond, because I can't even upgrade my first set to diamond yet. But before we jump into the Nether, I actually want to name the chicken. Now, Ian, I want to thank you for this name. Since the last episode, he suggested Sky, but between that episode and this one, he actually suggested to changing that to Levy, because he, not Levy like that, Levy, because he is levitating. So we're going to name him Levy. Thank you for the name suggestion, Ian, and there we go. We got Levy, and we got Moo up there. I almost hit him with that egg. We have plenty of arrows. Now, this bow I recently fished up, and mentioning fishing, I also have something else to mention, but I recently fished up that bow. I don't want it to break, but it does have a breaking 3. It should be more than strong enough to last. I'm just hoping I have enough arrows. I only have 36, but we will see. Oh, you're a zombie pigman. Thankfully, zombie pigmen are not of concern to me, so we don't really have to worry about them. I'm pretty sure they don't do anything different in this pack, but we will see. Okay, what I'm gonna do first is literally just block this off. I already hear a ghast. That's really bad. Oh geez, yeah. So I want to get rid of the ghast immediately. I don't know why it's not shooting me, but I definitely need to get rid of the ghast, because if it shoots one fireball at me, I'm probably gonna die. So wow, it sounds so spooky in the Nether. So, unfortunately, when a ghast shoots a fireball, it's like 5 or 6 times more powerful than it usually is. So you're not going to get like a few blocks breaking. You're going to get a legitimate crater that appears whenever a ghast shoots. Also, these guys spread magma blocks, so I want to get rid of them. Wow, it actually sounds so spooky in here. Kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I wish the Nether had ambient music like this. But I also wanted to mention just something about fishing. So you guys know how I have been fishing for bamboo for quite a while. I recently realized that you can fish up bamboo, but only in jungles. And I became very sad when I learned that. It's not like it has been a waste of my time. I've gotten some pretty good stuff from fishing, but I was hoping to get bamboo at some point, but I guess it's inevitable. We have to find a jungle, so maybe I'll even do that in this episode. I'm not entirely sure. But for now, I'm going to try to find another fortress, and I'll get back to you guys if anything interesting is happening. Okay, I'm sort of in trouble. Woo! Get away from me. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going underground. Okay, don't shoot at me, please. I do not like it here. I think I'm just gonna leave. That is horrifying. Oh my goodness. These ghasts are incredibly strong. Wow, I even have blast protection 4 on my chestplate. This is bonkers. I need diamond armor before coming into the Nether, which is what I thought. But I mean, like, damn, I need good enchants too. Plus, I looked at this and I realized I don't even have fire protection. But I don't even think fire protection is the biggest of my worries here. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're back in the overworld, and I didn't really show off what I've changed since last episode. I haven't really touched this area. I actually did add these, whatever you'd call them, railings, I guess, up here. And I added this room, obviously, which you have to shift walk down into. I'm going to detail that a little bit more. Oh, I'm going to sleep. It is night time. Is night just about to end? Yes, it is. I'm still going to sleep. The mobs in this are terrifying, as you have now seen with the ghasts. I haven't shown off any other mobs in this series, as I realize right now, but if the ghasts are anything to go by, I mean, mobs in this are just nuts. Like, the zombies have extra health, and they move a lot faster. Skeletons, I don't remember what skeletons do. I think they just have more health. Creepers are silent. Like, literally, they make no noise. They make no footsteps. So they can literally sneak up on you so easily. I mean, all the mobs are just intense, except for Endermen. I'm pretty sure Endermen are untouched, thankfully. Makes my life a little bit easier for killing Endermen. But anyway, since last episode, I've actually done some things around the base once again. You know, I like to do detail work off screen. I made this bridge right here. I like this one. I decided not to go with trees here because I thought there would be just a little bit too many trees, especially on the bridges. Besides, this bridge is a little bit smaller than that one, so I think the trees would be too close together. Overall, I like the design of this bridge. It's not too much different than the other one, but it does look nice, and I think I really like the alternating lamps. That looks cool. As you can see, I've also adjusted a few things on this tree. Now, what I realized about most of the trees in the area isn't that the leaves are wrong, it's actually that the stumps are wrong. Now, for example, in this area, I raised the... not the stump so much. Well, actually, I did raise the stump, but I also raised the roots here because that would realistically be what would be happening if there was a tree like that. Not that a tree like that could really ever exist on an island that small. But regardless, just was a little bit unrealistic that the tree roots were into the ground instead of, you know, bulging out a little bit. I also made the base of this a little bit larger. I've reshaped it a bit. I'm not particularly happy with the shape, but I think that is how it's going to stay for now. Most of the trees I added to their base, at least in some amount, and maybe expanded their roots so that they have more support. And I do that for almost all of them, including these trees. So you may notice that. I also built a fishing dock over here. I wasn't sure exactly how to do this because, you know, I want everything intertwined with nature and things to be natural. So I don't want, like, want things to be too civilized, I guess. So I think this came out looking nice. I added the tree here so that there was something that tied into nature, and I think overall it is very nice. I'm going to add more seaweed in these areas, but I haven't really touched the shorelines much yet. That is still something that is going to be a massive undertaking to redo all of the shorelines. Now in today's episode, what I want to do is nothing short of a massive undertaking, and basically what that's going to be is reforming most of the coastline here. I want to work on most of the like underwater area. You know, I want to remove all the dirt in here and replace it with sand, make everything look nice. I want to bring it up, you know, make this a more shallow area, like this is a saltwater lake or something, or some kind of inlet. And I want to add islands in the middle of here. I'm probably going to just straight up get rid of those islands over there and remake them. Once I have a better idea of how I want things in this area to be laid out. So, we're going to jump right into that, and it's going to be a time lapse. So, I hope you guys enjoy that, and this should be very, very interesting. It really didn't take me too long to realize that this is a little bit out of my scope of measure for doing in this episode. So I kind of ran out of materials, as you can see, but I've been doing a lot with the shorelines and stuff and just making this entire area a lot, like, I guess, bigger, and I'm trying to make this not as deep. Now, this is only 2 blocks deep at its deepest point. This is all going to be filled in with sand, but I'm going to make it 3 blocks deep eventually. It's just like, I don't have the time to finish this, and I don't have the materials right now. We really need to actually find a desert biome so that I can literally just gather up a whole bunch of sand. But yeah, as you can see, I have mined literally thousands of blocks, and dropping this another block right now would have been just, it would have made this project 2 times the amount of work, and I didn't even have enough time to finish this. I knew that it was going to be a big project. I was just hoping that I would be able to get it done, but unfortunately, I was not. I also had to repair my shovel twice already, so we need to get mending books. I really need to advance on my tools and enchantments and stuff, get an EXP farm and stuff. I need to get a little bit more technical rather than just making things look pretty. So maybe we'll be focusing on that in episodes sooner, in the episodes upcoming, sooner rather than later. So I just want to show you guys around a little bit. Most of these shorelines are actually floating, unfortunately. So there's water below them, and I've just placed them on top of dirt to hold them up. And I've also fixed the shoreline around this island partially. I'm not done with it, but as you can see, there's even some dirt that hasn't grown in yet. But yeah, I'm working on just fixing up the shorelines here, making everything look nicer so that we can eventually start working on this actual island, because this actual island is probably going to be even more intensive than building everything over there combined, because there's just more space here. But we will see. I don't have exact plans that are set in stone at the moment, but I do have some ideas. I don't want to reveal them yet. I think the surprise will be important. But when we get there, we'll get there. I also want to show off... I hear some zombies. I also want to show off... I have a data pack installed. And it's called Timber. Basically, anytime I chop down a tree, it'll chop down the whole tree, even if it looks like this. However, if I were to go to... Ouch, my ears. If I were to go to my island and chop down one of those trees, or just chop down a log on it, it wouldn't do anything, because the data pack is actually smart. So that's really cool. Otherwise, I would not use something like this. But yeah, this helps so much with chopping down trees, because otherwise it is quite the ridiculously tedious task. But yeah, I think that is just about going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you all so much for watching to this point. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you guys next time, and hopefully this will all be done by then. Until then, have a great day, and goodbye.